Hello friends, welcome to our channel. A little girl was browsing through her mother's closet. You know the kind of closet where everything is piled up, and there isn't a single thing that's not jumbled. The girl was looking for an iron box, but every time she tried taking something out, it ended up creating a bigger mess. And just then, she found what she was looking for. It was covered with some clothes, but when she took it out, it looked like it hadn't been used for ages. She went to her mom and asked, "Mom, what's this?" Her mom looked at it and said, "Oh, that's an ancient relic from the time when we didn't have smartphones. Kids these days wouldn't even know how to use it." The little girl replied, "Well, I don't think so," and took the phone. From that day on, she started carrying the old phone everywhere. Her mom had no idea about it. One evening, the girl came home from school angrily. Her mom asked her what happened, but she just kept quiet and walked away. Then she went to her room and threw the mom's old phone on the floor. As hard as she could, she hated her mom for not buying her the new phone that was released that week. All her friends had one except her, and it was eating her up inside. But that night, something unexpected happened. At around 2 a.m., the girl woke up because of a loud bang. It sounded like a bomb blast. She got out of bed and saw smoke coming out of the electrical outlet. The whole house was filled with thick black smoke. She couldn't see anything. The electricity was already gone. She remembered the phone she had thrown on the floor and quickly picked it up. She dialed 911, but there was no signal. She tried again and again, but it didn't connect. She was too scared to leave the house and go outside. What if the fire had spread? Just then, she heard her mom's voice. "What's all this noise? Is everything okay?" The mom opened the door and saw the room was filled with smoke. Quickly grabbing the old phone, which still had power, she dialed the emergency services and shouted, "Please hurry up! My daughter is stuck in her room." Thanks to the mom's quick actions, the firefighters were able to reach her daughter in time and save her life. After the incident, the girl apologized to her mom for being ungrateful. She understood that her mom had given her so much, and she had never said thank you. She also learned a valuable lesson that day. Sometimes the things you think are useless can turn out to be the most important, and the things that seem valuable may end up being meaningless. Once upon a time, there lived a hard-working farmer who had a big farm. On his farm, he grew many crops and raised various domestic animals, including cows, pigs, and chickens. But the farmer's favorite was his horse. He loved the horse as if it were his own son. The horse helped him do all the farm work. Whenever the farmer felt lazy, he would pat the horse's back and say, "You are my best friend. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do any of this." One day, the farmer decided to take the horse to the market to show off its strength. There was a huge crowd at the market that day. Everyone gathered around the horse and praised the farmer for having such a fine animal. Some people even offered to buy the horse from the farmer, but he refused to sell his beloved animal. Suddenly, a young man came forward and said, "I want to test the horse's strength." The farmer agreed, and the young man tied a rope to the horse's tail and started pulling it. The horse let out a loud whinny and started running around the market square. Everyone gasped in surprise. The farmer tried to stop the young man, but it was too late. The horse had already run out of the market. The farmer was heartbroken. He searched for his horse for hours, but he couldn't find it anywhere. He returned home feeling dejected and sat down on a chair. Just then, his wife came up to him and asked, "What happened, husband? Why are you so upset?" The farmer told her everything that had happened. His wife listened patiently and then said, "Don't worry, I have a plan. You just follow my instructions." When she knocked on the door, he opened it and asked, "How can I help you?" She said politely, "I'm looking for my husband's horse. Did you happen to see it?" The young man replied, "Yes, I'm sorry I took it from you, but I couldn't resist testing its strength. Can you please bring your horse back?" Then she offered him some food and said, "Please eat something. I know you must be hungry." The young man accepted her offer and started eating. The woman waited until he finished, and then said, "It's time for me to go now. Please take care." She left as soon as she arrived. When the young man came to his senses, he realized that he had been tricked. He ran to the market to look for the farmer, but he had already left. Angry and ashamed, the young man returned home. From that day on, he never tried to trick anyone again. Friends, never underestimate the power of a mother's love and intelligence. No matter how cunning the other person is, a mother will always find a way to protect her child. If you like this story, please hit the like button. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our amazing stories. Have a great day.